In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this really cool paper airplane called the Bug. And this is my own design. And it flies awesome. And it has kind of a bug look to it. And I'm going to teach you all how to fold it. Alright, let's get to it. So, to fold this, you need a sheet of printer paper. I'm using 8.5 by 11 inch Astor Brights printer paper. Alright, so we're going to start out by folding the paper in half. And try and make your folds as precise as possible. And make them sharp. Okay, unfold. Now turn it over so the crease is a mountain. And now we're going to airplane fold these two corners to the center crease. And I actually recommend you leave a small gap. Probably about 1 millimeter. But you could fold up right next to the crease if you want. There's a little mark on my desk from like a pencil or something. Okay. Trying to get it off. There you go. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have this. And now we're going to do is we're going to take these two edges and we're going to fold them to the center as well. And when you do that, make sure you hold, well, we're going to do one at a time. So when you do it, just make sure you hold these layers down so they don't slide over like this. So just take control of the paper so it doesn't move and fold the edge into the center. And same on this side too. I'm going to say the difficulty level for this plane is probably low intermediate, maybe. So if you never folded a paper airplane before, I wouldn't recommend trying this one first. Try a simpler one first. Okay. So this is what it looks like. Alright, now take this corner and actually let's make this fold first. So what we're going to do is, well, actually, you know what? Never mind. Sorry about that. Let's do this first. So let's take this corner and fold it right down to there. So these two raw edges come together. So it makes a point right there. So fold this corner to there. Alright. Okay, unfold. And now we're going to do is we're going to make a fold that goes right through that point right there. So these two edges come together. So we're going to make a fold that runs right through it. Just kind of feel it. Make sure you're on that corner and make the fold. And to check yourself, just to make sure you're exact, flip the model over. And you want to make sure that this crease aligns with that center line of this triangle. So right there. Make sure the crease aligns with that line. Okay, unfold. And now we're going to do is we're going to fold this down on the crease like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold this corner back up. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We're going to fold it back up. And how far do you want to fold it up? Well, I do have a reference for this. This is only if you have a ruler. So if you have a ruler, I'm actually folding it up so that the distance from from that point to the folder making is a centimeter, or at least a centimeter. So if you don't have a ruler, just eyeball it. So just make it about a centimeter. I got a ruler, but I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to eyeball it. So just make it about a centimeter like that. And then you want to make sure that the crease aligns with itself right there too. So that way you make sure you're doing it perfectly. And crease it sharply. Okay, and you can undo that. And now we're going to fold this down, and we're going to do the same thing, but this time on this one, I'm going to make it about 2 centimeters. So about like that is good. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just eyeball it. But if you really want it to be perfect, then I guess you could use a ruler. But yeah, just do it about like this. All right. Now we're going to unfold everything. And just to make it easier to follow, I'm going to draw on the crease we're focusing on. Okay, there we go. So that valley fold, that's the center crease of the distance from this corner to there. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a valley fold that goes from that point of the crease to that point right there. Here, I'm going to just draw the point in too so you can see it a little bit better. I'm going to just draw dots here. So I want to make this as followable as I possibly can. So we're making a valley fold that goes from that point to that point. And there's multiple edges in here. You can just lift up the folded edge. Just this single folded edge here. But if you just grab on to all of them, it doesn't matter. All that's going to be inside the plane anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright. And you can undo that. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So from there to there, a valley fold. So just grab on to the edge. It doesn't matter if you lift both of them. Okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, now we're going to do is we're going to... Okay, there we go. Alright, we're going to do is we're going to fold on both of those creases we made. Like this, and we're going to collapse this down so that this corner meets that point. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do is we're going to valley fold along these 3 creases here. So it's another collapse we're making. And we're also mountain folding on these 2 creases here. Okay? So it collapses like that. Here, I'll show you that again in case you didn't get it. So it was like this. And we valley folded on these 2 creases and mountain folded on these 2 all at the same time. So we just take our 2 fingers and just push everything in like this, and it collapses like that. Alright. And now we're going to do is we're going to do kind of a tricky step. So what we're going to do is we're going to just lay the model on the desk like this. And what we're doing is we're going to valley fold along this existing crease here. And then what we're doing is we're squashing it down so we make a new fold somewhere right here as we're doing this. And we're squashing it down so that it doesn't go any further right at that point. So fold on the crease and just squash it down, pull this paper down until it doesn't go any further. So it stops right at that point. Alright, and flatten everything. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. So, valley fold on this crease, and we're making a squash, so we're kind of pulling this edge down until it doesn't go any further on that point. And then squash everything down like this. Just like that. And that's what it looks like. Okay, now we're going to do is we're going to valley fold on this crease and also fold on this crease. Okay, now we're going to mountain fold the whole plane in half. Alright, and we're almost done. We just need to make the wings. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this wing down so that this edge aligns with this bottom edge. You can rotate it like this and do it, whatever is easiest. Okay, and then just fold the wing like that. Okay, and let's unfold the wing just to make it a little bit easier. And we're going to do it on the other side. So flip it over and take the edge and align it with this edge. And on this one, you can actually align the fold with the crease under it. Alright, so the plane is done, and there's an optional little step that makes it look a little bit cooler looking. What you can do is you can just take this small edge and fold it up just a tad. About like this. You don't need to do this, it's optional. See? Like that. And also repeat on the side. So yeah, about like that, and unfold it. There you go. Just makes it look a little bit cooler looking, in my opinion. So yeah, there it is. There is the bug. That's what I named it, the bug. Because to me it kind of has a bug kind of look to it. Think of like a grasshopper. If you look at the underside of that of a grasshopper, they have that body that has the lines on it. This kind of looks like that. See? That's why I named it the bug. But yeah, it's a really cool plane and it flies really good too. So there it is. Alright, well, hope you guys were able to follow this video and were able to make this plane. And make sure you subscribe and have fun flying. Alright, catch y'all later.